Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. You can see by the title below, this is on episode 11 of Masou Gakuen HxH, and honestly, this episode was pretty badass, to be honest. Though it does make me like scared, because you do realize after watching this episode that the story is not gonna fully end with this next episode, and it's probably gonna give us a huge cliffhanger. And we already know with a lot of these kind of animes and just overall how it is, it's probably not gonna get a second season. I enjoyed it. I'm sure there's a lot of people that enjoyed it as well, but it's definitely not the type of anime that would end up getting a second season. Now, if it does end up getting a second season, like maybe, for example, it was actually stated already that it would have 2 cores. That's the only way I can think of this anime having a second season, is if they already planned a second season and they have it already made and they just split it into 2 cores. While I don't think that's going to happen, because I have not seen any news on that, it does make me kind of sad, because honestly, I'm not going to lie, like, I'm not saying this anime is like the most amazing anime in the world, but I definitely did enjoy this anime so far. Every single episode is definitely giving me something to be excited for on, you know, this day when it comes out. Because come on, don't act like you ain't excited waiting for that uncensored version to come out. Like, I'm always over here, like, I see the censored version come out first and I'm like, should I just watch it? Nah, that's, like I said before, that's like watching 50% of the only like half of the anime. You're not watching the full thing. And that's why I wait, and that's why, you know, we get this sexy, you know, uncensored version. That's like the real version. That's the version I like. But yeah, let's talk about this episode overall before, obviously, I start getting sad that there's probably not gonna be a second season, and we're probably gonna have a huge cliffhanger in this one. First off, obviously, I was wondering what the hell's gonna happen. You know, Kizuna pretty much walks into this place and everything looks normal. It's like he went back in time or something, and Tokyo is completely fine, and it's like during Christmas time. Guess what? Nope, it looks like we are introduced to magic. Kizuna's mom appears, saying that pretty much they're using all of them. They're all under like a spell and everything, and they're slowly draining their energy to pretty much going to Belantis, and that's how Belantis has its power, from sucking up the magic energy of, you know, humans. Pretty much right now it's only over Tokyo, but she plans on going all over Japan, and then later on, of course, the whole world. Why does Kizuna's mom still want to do this? I'm honestly not too sure. We still don't really get any details on like why she's really doing all this. At first I thought maybe it's the possibility she wanted Kizuna to come because of, you know, obviously to be, you know, she's got a plan and she's actually helping them out. Guess what? No, it's not at all. And I actually really like the emotions that were put in this episode. Kizuna absolutely losing his mind, getting pissed off. You see his face and he's just yelling. We also see Sylvia also come in as well, and we got to see her getting pissed off, like, you don't see that normally. You don't see that. We also, pretty much what happened when Sylvia came was a damn Loli versus Loli battle in damn huge ass mech type outfits. Yes, that is her heart hybrid. Her what the hell's up with that? I did not expect hers to be that big. Like, what the heck? And damn, she's like more powerful than the other girls. Like, I don't know what her name is, one of the royal guards from Belantis, the other Loli, pretty much was taking out Aine, taking out Eudicia, taking out Hayudu. Like, it was nothing. Like, she didn't even have to really try. And then right when it seems like she's gonna kill Kizuna them, all of a sudden Sylvia comes out of nowhere, blasts her apart. We have this crazy mech battle where pretty much the other girl is getting just completely pissed that, you know, she's actually losing to Sylvia. And then, of course, she goes complete bonkers and pretty much is ready to commit suicide, sends out her mech thing to have like a huge nuke pretty much, and everything looks like it's going to go bad. Sylvia says she's going to use her immoral weapon, which I was like, what? So she does have one already. Obviously, yeah, they did. I guess they had a Climax hybrid before they got there, and all of a sudden, boom, she has, like, hers is called Titania, and she has this huge spirit-like kind of thing over. She creates a damn black hole to suck it up, and then, like, you know, takes away the black hole after. And I was just over here like, damn, Sylvia is the strongest one. She's able to make a damn black hole. First off, she's able to take this girl out without using her immortal weapon, while Aine and them couldn't even stand a chance. Then, when it looks like everyone's gonna die because this huge radius, this huge blast, this huge nuke that the girl let off, she was able to suck it up using a black hole. That was her immoral weapon. She literally has the most strongest one. Sylvia in this episode completely surprised me. I knew it. I told you guys before that she was probably gonna come in like they were going to need help, and all of a sudden, what's going to happen, what are they going to do, and Sylvia comes out of nowhere, because obviously, where else should she come, there was the whole reason that she was made one of Amaterasu, and another thing in this episode was, Kizuna, for the past episodes, has been really keen on telling his mom, why, how do you take the cores out of the girls, how do you do that, because of course, obviously, he's scared, he doesn't want them to die, but slowly, they lose their energy, and if it goes to zero, they die. But in this kind of circumstance, I know you love them and kind of stuff, you really do care about them, but that's like, if you figured it out, how to take away their cores, you think they would want to? And even if they wanted to, you're taking away the, humanity's greatest asset against Belantis away. If you take those cores out, they're gonna die anyway, because Belantis will literally take over the world. So it kind of irritated me on that part. Like, I didn't understand what Kizuna was going through Kizuna's head. Like, he couldn't really think straight, kind of thing. He was in emotional turmoil throughout this episode. But like, I guess it's obviously that he just really cares about them. But still, come on, think a little. Like, if you do that, it's not gonna go well. But of course, we find out that Kizuna's mom, literally, she didn't really create this. It's actually artifacts that she found, probably from Belantis or from another world, kind of thing. And there is no way, she said there's no way, she doesn't know a way, it's impossible to take the cores out, so yeah, that sucks. Sorry, Kizuna, you don't get an answer. And of course, you see that at the end of the blast thing, Kizuna's mom says, oh, okay, that's interesting. She was like, surprised. She was writing down info, I guess, on what Sylvia was able to do, the whole black hole thing, and then pretty much says that, okay, we'll see you again later, and then disappears. So that obviously means that there will be a huge cliffhanger in the next episode, obviously. Kizuna's mom is gone. That is not the main threat in this episode anymore, or the next episode, and it does not look like Kizuna's mom will be returning for the next episode. Maybe a little showing at the end for that cliffhanger, but other than that, it shows that she disappears, and the main threat is that other purple-haired chick that pretty much has the ability to like mind control people. And she literally, I did not expect that. All of a sudden, Scarlet is like looking on this battlefield, and all you see is like a bunch of them on the ground, like naked, like just like and I'm just like, whoa, okay, what's going on here? Is this a massive orgy going on here? But she pretty much made them having their own kind of dreams and stuff, and then of course starts groping Scarlet as well. That was pretty much our fan service in this episode, besides of course seeing more of Kizuna and Hayuru in the room. Kind of, it's pretty much we finally got into where the stuff at the first episode showed off. Obviously, we saw most of that part happen, the whole thing coming down, him and Hayuru in there, they come out, see Yurishiya kind of talking and everything, and then Aine brings them in. That's what happened in the first episode. So it's pretty cool to see that they went like full circle, and now we're here in place, and we finally are where, the episode 1 showed off and everything. So that was pretty cool. But of course, the ending showed Aine pretty much saying that she's not afraid anymore, she wants to do this, and this whole, the climax hybrid, and that was pretty much what's going on. I was actually surprised. I thought that when Kizuna was with Hayuru, he would have done a climax hybrid, try to make everyone as strong as possible, but it doesn't look like everyone wants to do that. I'm guessing he doesn't want them to use their immoral weapon kind of thing. That's why at first when Aine said that, he was like, no, he didn't want to do that, but obviously she's super insistent on it. She's scared. She's not scared anymore. She doesn't care if she gets all these memories. She wants to have that power to be able to fight off. So it'll be pretty interesting to see next week's episode, to see her finally get more of her memory, for one thing, to which what's going to happen of that, see how this final battle will go. Will they be able to beat that one woman, the leader of the Belantis? I'm not too sure if she's the leader, but one of the main leaders of Belantis. Will they be able to beat her in the next one? It'll probably be a huge battle with Aine in the front line. Maybe everyone else getting their immoral weapons as well. Maybe a huge orgy as the last episode. Like, what will we give them for the fan service in the last episode? And they think of a massive orgy to let everyone use their immoral weapons. That would be pretty interesting. That would be pretty awesome, I admit. But yeah, this episode, the fan service may have not been amazing, honestly. It just got to see Hayudu's one again, which honestly I love Hayudu, so it's okay. But obviously it wasn't like the main thing, and obviously a little bit of the Scarlet stuff. It was more of an action-packed episode, and everything building up to that final point in the next episode, which honestly I can't wait to see how it will be, how everything will conclude for the season. Will we have a second season? Will we not? Will we be left with a cliffhanger? I'm not too sure. We just honestly gotta wait for the next episode. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. There's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. It really does help the channel. And is there anything else to say? No, not really. Honestly, all I have to say is that this episode honestly was probably, even though it didn't have amazing fan service, like we didn't get amazing amount of sexual things going on, it was honestly still a pretty good episode in my opinion, just by the whole story progression and the action at the end throughout the episode, with Sylvia just going crazy, and then of course the huge cliffhanger that we have at the moment, where we will see Aine come out and see how strong she is in the next one. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So till next time, guys, see ya.